Hello dear students, class 8 science chapter 4. This is our part 2 beta. In this video we will study about the chemical properties of metals as well as non-metals. So we will start. Chemical properties of metals and non-metals. Reaction with oxygen. So here metals and non-metals, they both react with oxygen. Metals react with oxygen to form basic oxides, whereas non-metals form acidic oxides or neutral oxides when they react with oxygen. With the help of example, we will understand reaction of metals with oxygen. Metals react with oxygen under different conditions to form basic oxide. When these basic oxides dissolve in water, they form bases which turn red litmus to blue color. As shown in the equation, metal plus oxygen, that is from air, it will form product that is metal oxide. This metal oxide will be basic oxide or basic in nature. Now we will revise two definitions. First definition, what is acid? Acid is corrosive in nature. Acids are mostly soluble in water. They react with metals such as sodium, potassium, calcium, iron. Whereas base, the substances which are bitter in taste and feel soapy to touch are known as bases. When bases are added to acids, they neutralize the effect of acids. Most bases are insoluble in water. A base which is soluble in water is called an alkali. Now, third term, what is litmus? So, litmus is a most common indicator for testing acids and bases in the laboratory. Acids turn blue litmus into red, whereas bases turn red litmus into blue color. So, this was little brief introduction about acid and bases. Okay, we'll see one activity. The aim of this activity is to demonstrate that burning of magnesium produces a basic oxide. Magnesium is a metal, so when we will burn magnesium in the open air, it will produce basic oxide or metal oxide, that is magnesium oxide. So materials which are required are a piece of magnesium ribbon, a pair of tongs, Bunsen burner, water, litmus papers. Now the procedure: hold a piece of magnesium ribbon as shown in the figure 4.11 with a pair of tongs over a flame. Now what will be the observation? What do you observe? We will notice that it starts burning with a dazzling light and produces a white powder. That white powder is called as magnesium oxide. Now the chemical reaction is also given. Magnesium, the symbol is capital M small g Mg, magnesium. When reacted with oxygen which is present in the air, O2, the final byproduct will be magnesium oxide this magnesium oxide is basic in nature. Okay, now next procedure. Magnesium oxide thus formed is dissolved in water to form magnesium hydroxide. Further, this white colored powder, when we will dissolve in water H2O, we will get magnesium hydroxide. Hydroxide OH ions as shown in the equation beta. O capital H capital OH, hydroxide ion. Magnesium hydroxide MgOH2 will form. Observation. Now test this solution with red litmus paper. So red litmus paper will turn into blue color. This shows that the solution is basic in nature. Now the conclusion, final remarks. We conclude that हम ये निष्कर्ष निकालते हैं that magnesium reacts with oxygen to form magnesium oxide, which is basic in nature. It will turn red litmus into blue color. Now, few more example. Reactive metals such as sodium, denoted by symbol is capital N small a, Na, and potassium capital K, react with oxygen even at room temperature and catch fire. They are very dangerous. They have to be preserved in kerosene. To prevent this reaction, such metals are stored in kerosene. These two metals, sodium and potassium. Now, the oxides of sodium and potassium react with water to form soluble sodium hydroxide, sodium Na hydroxide OH, and potassium hydroxide KOH. These hydroxide OH ions turn red litmus into blue, showing that they are basic in nature. So equation is also given better. Sodium Na plus oxygen O2, it will form Na2O, sodium oxide. For balancing right side as well as left hand side, what we will do, we will put 4 on left hand side with sodium and 2 on right hand side with sodium oxide, Na2O. Now, non-metals. Reaction of non-metals with oxygen. Non-metals react with oxygen to form acidic oxide or neutral oxide. Whereas पहले क्या था, मेटल क्या बना रहे थे ऑक्सीजन के साथ में, दैट वाज बेसिक ऑक्साइड. बट इन नॉन मेटल्स कंडीशन विल बी डिफरेंट. सो दे विल फॉर्म एसिडिक ऑक्साइड्स एंड न्यूट्रल ऑक्साइड्स. Acidic oxides are those which dissolve in water because acid have that property. Acids are soluble in water, sour in taste, soluble in water, as well as corrosive in nature. So, acidic oxides are those which dissolve in water to form acids and turn the blue litmus into red color or gives red color. Some nonmetals such as phosphorus, shown by capital P, are very reactive in air. Phosphorus catches fire if exposed to air and forms phosphorus pentoxide. Penta means 5 pentaoxides. Then O will be 5O. It is thus stored in water. इसलिए phosphorus को पानी में स्टोर करके रखा जाता है. To prevent contact with atmospheric oxygen. ऑक्सीजन जो वातावरण में अवेलेबल है, जो हमारे सराउंडिंग्स में अवेलेबल है ऑक्सीजन, उससे फॉस्फोरस के रिएक्शन को बचाने के लिए हम क्या करते हैं, लैबोरेटरीज में फॉस्फोरस को पानी के अंदर प्रिजर्व करके रखते हैं. सपोज phosphorus, that is capital P, when it will exposed to air, then it will react with oxygen O2 and it will form P2O5. This P2O5 is known as phosphorus pentaoxide. Penta means beta 5. So when we will balance the both right and left hand side, we have to write 4P5O2, then 2P2O5 will form on the right hand side. Similarly, carbon burns in air to form carbon dioxide, which dissolve in water forming carbonic acid. Carbon dioxide क्या होगा बेटा, पानी में dissolve हो जाएगा और it will form carbonic acid. Carbonic acid is shown by formula is H2CO3. Okay beta. So first we will go for first step. Carbon, that is capital C, along with oxygen O2, it will form carbon dioxide gas. That arrow which you can see on my right hand side top, CO2 top arrow is showing upward direction. It means here the given substance or symbol is in gaseous form. ओके, ये गैस के फॉर्म में है, इसलिए हम ऊपर की तरफ एरो को लगाते हैं या लिखते हैं. नाउ नेक्स्ट स्टेप विल बी CO2 कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड प्लस वाटर H2O, इट विल फॉर्म कार्बोनिक एसिड. फॉर्मूला ऑफ कार्बोनिक एसिड इज H2CO3. Now we'll see second reaction of sulfur. Sulfur is a non-metal. It burns in air to form sulfur dioxide. Di means two, which dissolves in water forming sulfurous acid. Okay, so first step will be sulfur, capital S, along with oxygen O2, it will form sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is a gas, so we have to write arrow that is showing upward direction. Then second step will be sulfur dioxide SO2. Di means 2 beta. Sulfur dioxide plus H2O, it will form sulfurous oxide. Formula is H2SO3, sulfurous acid. Sulfurous acid, H2SO3. Now, the oxides of all nonmetals are acidic, but except water, carbon monoxide, that is capital C, capital O, CO. Mono means single, di means 2. Carbon monoxide, nitrous oxide and nitric oxide, which are neutral in nature. So some non-metals, they are forming acidic oxide, some are forming neutral oxide. Now we'll see reaction with water. Dear student, reaction with water. When a metal react with water, a metal oxide or metal hydroxide and hydrogen gas are formed. So, as shown in the equation also below, metal plus water, it will give us metal hydroxide plus hydrogen. The intensity of reaction of a metal with water depend on its chemical reactivity. The intensity of reaction means reaction कितना फास्ट होगा, इंटेंसिटी कितनी होगी, रिस्पॉन्स कितना फास्ट होगा, ये सब चीज़ें डिपेंड करती हैं केमिकल रिएक्टिविटी पे कि हम किस मेटल को यूज़ कर रहे हैं या मिक्स कर रहे हैं वाटर में। ओके बेटा, सो सम मेटल्स रिएक्ट इवन विथ कोल्ड वाटर, सम रिएक्ट विथ हॉट वाटर, as well as some react only with steam or water vapor, whereas some do not react at all. So they can react with cold water, hot water, steam. Some do not react at all. So next, very reactive metals such as sodium, potassium, calcium rapidly displace करना, एक प्लेस से उठा के दूसरे प्लेस पे शिफ्ट करना, displace hydrogen from cold water at room temperature, forming their respective hydroxides. Hence it is difficult to store these elements in the pure form at room temperature and normal atmospheric condition. तो ऐसे metals like sodium, potassium which are highly reactive, it is very difficult to store them in room temperature. That is why we are keeping them, preserving them in kerosene. Now we'll see reaction. Sodium along with water, it will gives us sodium hydroxide, OH hydroxide Na sodium, plus hydrogen gas. That arrow, upward arrow, is the indication of gas. Now to demonstrate the reaction between sodium and water, materials are required. A piece of sodium roughly the size of wheat grain, very minute, a knife, a filter paper, a pair of tongs, cotton, a glass bottle containing very little water as shown in the figure also at the bottom, red litmus paper. Now the procedure: cut a very small piece of sodium kept under kerosene. Hold it with a pair of tongs and dry it using filter paper. अब जो केरोसिन में सोडियम रखा हुआ था, हमने उसमें से गेहूं के एक दाने के बराबर सोडियम को कट किया चाकू से, और जो केरोसिन सोडियम पे लगा हुआ था हमने उसे फिल्टर पेपर से साफ कर लिया using filter paper. Now wrap it in cotton and add it into the water in the glass bottle. Move away from the glass bottle and observe it from a distance. जैसे ही सोडियम को पानी में डाला जाता है, हमें क्या करना है कि हमें बेटा दूर रहना है,